So, TCR wieder am Start mit einer weiteren Folge von Fire Emblem Free Houses. Damit wir erstmal zu diesem Ball kommen. Ich bestimme hier, was gelevelt wird. Was haben die anderen, was du nicht hat, damit der auch mal leveln kann? Ash freut sich ja total. Anscheinend.
This will be useful. This will be.
Soll ich dich loben? Nein! Ich wollte dich ja loben! Du Schwanznase. Schwanznase. Yeah!
Due to your coaching.
Irgendeine neue Fähigkeit.
It's all coming together.
Schließt sich der Kreis.
That was
Oh,
all
yeah!
due to your coaching.
Soll ich nochmal? Könnte es denn bei dir dran liegen? Stärke. Wie wär's mit Schnelligkeit irgendwie?
I appreciate your efforts. I answered correctly. No need.
Vielleicht wird's mal besser, wenn du mal... Ich brauche mal nicht, du bist gut genug. Was ist denn Glaube bei dir? So.
All thanks to your.
Dann die Vernunft. Und Ingrid.
That was challenging.
Du bist doch eine Pegasus-Ritterin. Reiterin. Einfach wieder oben an. Stallarbeit. Das macht Studenten Ash. Und ein
Professor.
Wochenende. Du willst dein Ziel schon wieder ändern. Aber du musst ein Lord werden. Auf zum Ball. Pokal des...
Ladies and gentlemen, my sincerest apologies for the wait. Thank you for gathering here on the eve of the highly anticipated ball to bear witness to the Academy-wide dance competition. Welcome to the White Heron Cup. The competition will be judged by me, your humble servant, Alois Rangel, and also the acclaimed former songstress of the Mittelfrank Opera Company, Manuela Casagranda.
Yes, thank you. Oh, and it should go without saying, but I swear to show no bias to my own house. Got it? Good.
Last but not least, the glamorous assassin who does all of her dancing in the dead of night, Shamir Navran.
Ach, der Haver zu urteilen könnte das auch die Schwester von Felix sein. Applaus, ich raste alle aus, komplett.
The three of us swear on our honor to judge the following proceedings with utmost impartiality and fairness. And with that, will the representatives of each house please make their way to the stage? Contestants, are you ready to dance? And is the band prepared to play?
Dorfair gegen... Und Hilda gegen... Ich meine, das war Hilda. Das ist gegen Mercedes.
Very well. Begin!
Die tanzen alle gleich.
That's all, folks. Splendid! All three of you were fantastic. Now, let's hear what the judges have to say.
Gehört ihr eigentlich irgendwie auch mit zur Jury oder was ist los?
Oh my. Let's see. I suppose I have no choice but to vote for the Blue Lion House. Your performance was exhilarating. My heart is still beating a mile a minute.
I vote for the Blue Lion House.
Lol. Wir haben gewonnen.
Can't say why.
Great feedback, both of you. Well then, let's see. Factoring in my own humble opinion, yes, we have a winner.
Ja, ich wahrscheinlich, also mein Haus.
And I will announce who it is right now, without any delay. The winner of this year's White Heron Cup is the Blue Lion House.
Level up!
Oh, really? How lovely.
Once more, please give a big round of applause for our talented participants.
Lol. Du hast den Pokal des Weißen Rheas gewonnen. Merci, ist keine Charakterqualitätsrennen. Lol. LOL! Dimitri hat Geburtstag. Komm, wir versuchen mal eine Teestunde.
I apologize for the way. Thank you.
Komm, wir versuchen es mal. Mit ihm zu reden. Er ist ja ganz so aggressiv!
How warm
Was geht,
and
worauf er
comforting.
so steht? Darüber könnte man ihm reden. Finden wir es raus.
So it is.
Die Oper, robuste Waffen, Fehler beim Kopf.
So it is.
Du musst das ja auch. Robuste Waffen. Ein Strategen, die erste Schwärmerei, Waffen. Das Kloster erkunden, die Oper, nette Verkleidung. Was? Als ob? Verarschen?
Thank you for the treat. I had a wonderful time. I would love to do this again, if that is acceptable to you.
Du Sohn!
Let's get it done together.
I'll do my best.
Na komm.
Here's the result, Professor.
Ja, besser geht's nicht. Ja, dass da nichts Neues kommt. Ihr seid doch schon Level A, hallo? Das sind mal mehr.
I appreciate your effort.
Der Pokal des Weißen Rheas wird am Anfang des 3. Woche des Monats abgehalten. Wähle deine Habe ich doch schon. Achso, das ist einfach nur, dass ich die Quest geschafft habe. Seminare. Können wir ein Seminar mal wieder machen. Haben wir auch schon lange nicht mehr gemacht.
I've deepened my understanding.
This isn't so hard.
Am 26. Was ist denn am 25.? Ihr habt für meine
Thank
Stunden
you for
immer
your help
Zeit.
the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner. Nonsense.
Sache.
Your guidance was magnificent. Just what I'd expect from a professor at this esteemed academy. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely. Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean?
Was nochmal? Nochmal. ganz leicht.
I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the West. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? That's one way to look at it. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket, and inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier, an enemy, someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members, beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions. That you feel the same way is more comforting than you could know. Professor, may I speak freely?
Sicher.
When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
Immer wieder gern. Immer wieder gern. Das ist am 25. Oh. Möchte wieder jemand mit mir essen.
This is the only ball of the year, and I see why.
Oder so.
Everyone is absurdly excited.
Also quasi der Abend vor dem Ball.
Your Highness, you sound so detached. We are all encouraged to enjoy the ball tomorrow.
Right you are. What a burden.
Möchte jemand mit mir tanzen?
I never thought we'd see eye to eye, but I agree.
Oh wow, ey, stimmt mal zu. Geile Fire Emblem Mucke, yeah!
I'd rather be swinging my blade than wasting my time with some girl at a ball. I'm pretty excited about the ball myself. It's not like we get to do things like this very often.
Oh wow, Ash ist begeistert!
But there's so much to remember. Not just dancing, but ball etiquette too.
Don't worry about the dancing part. I can teach you that easy. It's time for the ball. That warrants at least a tiny bit of makeup, don't you think, Ingrid? Just a smidge.
Kleckschen.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
It's settled. Tomorrow morning we'll meet up in Ingrid's room. Ooh, I can't wait!
You know, there's no telling where life will take us after we leave here. If only we could find a way to come together again, just like this.
A fine notion, Your Highness. Perhaps 5 years from now?
5 years from now? Ah, that's when Garrigmach Monastery will be holding its Millennium Festival.
By then, we'll be addressing Your Highness as Your Majesty instead.
"5 years from now, we'll all have our own stuffy positions to contend with.
Da haben wir alle unsere eigenen spießigen Positionen, mit denen wir beschäftigt sind.
But as I understand it, the festivities at the Millennium Festival will be of a scale far beyond anything we've yet seen. In other words, the perfect excuse for all of us to return here.
Ooh, a reunion? That sounds fun! I wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'd love for you to be there as well, Professor. After all, you're the heart of the Blue Lion House.
Natürlich.
Good. Then it's settled. Of course, if something happens and I'm not able to attend, I'm leaving all of the logistics of organizing this reunion to you, Professor.
It's true. I'm sure being a king will keep you busy, but it's a bit early to be backing out of your own plans, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. You have my word. I will return as well. Count on.
Count on. Ich mag die Musik. Der Ball. Oh, wow. Fehlt ja nicht einer. Wow, ich stehe auch dabei, ist der Wahnsinn. Was mit ihm? Ich kann sagen, tanze ich auch. Als ob der jetzt mit mir tanzen will oder was?
Running away?
Oder wen hat er jetzt ausgesucht?
I understand. You hardly had the time to breathe in there. It must be hard to be the favorite teacher at the ball. Poor Professor.
Ich wirklich so beliebt? Wahnsinn.
Was that a joke? I find it hard to tell with you. Just think of all the students begging you to dance.
Professor, what are you doing here? No, I should think not. As a child, Edelgard taught me how to dance. It was a bit awkward, honestly.
Ist das so?
I've told you before that we're siblings by marriage, haven't I?
Yep.
Her birth mother was my stepmother, although I didn't know that at the time. My stepmother treated me with such kindness, just as though I were her own flesh and blood.
Oh, wow.
And yet she never so much as hinted that she had her own child, Edelgard. We were born and raised in different territories, without ever knowing the other even existed. Yet, against all odds, for just over a year, we became childhood friends. Indeed. Unaware of each other's stations or backgrounds, we met and became incredibly close. This was when she and Lord Arundel were living in the kingdom. They were in exile. This was a time of great turmoil within the Empire. I ran into her when visiting Lord Arundel's residence with my father. She seemed quite bored with everything. At first, I found her to be difficult and stubborn. But that facade quickly fell away, revealing her true self beneath. That's around the time when she taught me how to dance. Her instruction was, oh, let's call it strict, to put it nicely.
Gelinde gesagt, also sanft gesagt.
Wrong foot, Dimitri. You're supposed to lead with your right.
LOL! Ich muss sagen, die sah so recht süß aus als junge Dame, beziehungsweise als junges Mädchen. Da war die wahrscheinlich auch 10 oder so.
Oh, the sun's going down. I really ought to be heading home. That 1 year before she had to return to the Empire was so much fun. The time of my life in many ways. It's kind of pathetic to think about it all these years later. But can you guess what I gave her as a parting gift?
Blumen? Ein Buch? Ein Dolch?
No, that makes too much sense. Actually, I gave her a dagger. You should have seen the look on her face.
Warum?
In Fargus, we've long considered blades as tools of destiny, as a way to cut a path to a better future. She was being dragged all over, unable to live the life she wanted. I thought the dagger could help her cut a path to the future she dreamed of. However, that was many years ago. I'm sure she's forgotten all about the boy I was back then. I'm afraid it's far too late for that. Things are different now. She's different. I'm different.
Man muss auch dazu sagen, dass viele ja sagen, man soll ja die Vergangenheit ruhen lassen und endlich loslassen und nach vorne blicken.
Anyway, I'm feeling a bit out of place here. Festivities like this don't suit me.
Deswegen, man muss da immer aufpassen, ob man wirklich jetzt die Vergangenheit ruhen lassen kann oder nicht. Also da muss man wirklich... Manche sagen so, lass mir Ruhe, ich kann die Vergangenheit nicht ruhen lassen. Und manche sagen, ja, dann lasse ich es halt ruhen. Gut ist. Aber manchmal passiert unerwartete Dinge und man kann sie einfach nicht loslassen. Wie auch ich ein Part nicht einfach mal vergessen kann. Tja. Ich sag nur Donkey Kong Country. Aber man soll die Vergangenheit ja ruhen lassen. Ich lasse diese Vergangenheit aber nicht tun.
Still, I suppose I should get back in there. Goodbye, Professor.
Ich gehe erstmal auf mein Zimmer. Oder so.
But where is there to run? This place is filled with joyful students looking for a dance.
In mein Zimmer? Willst du mit mir tanzen?
Ah, I see. The Goddess Tower waits for you.
Der Turm der Göttin erwartet dich, was? Oh, Moment, was für ein Turm? What the fuck? Hier geblieben! Hä? Treffe ich jetzt auf Souls oder was? Komm, wir tanzen!
Sir, I'm happy to see you here. Everybody's been asking about you. You're really popular with the students. Oh, really? Huh. Actually, I've been trying to find you too. But if you're not interested in dancing, that's okay. We are supposed to be at a ball, though. If you're not gonna dance tonight, when and where will you get another chance? Wait, really? There isn't any music. But this is too special to pass up. Maybe I could sing a little something. I may not look like it, but I'm a practiced singer. Though people do tend to think my lyrics are a little odd.
Hauptsache Musik.
Fry the food, it tastes so good. It fills up our hungry tummies. It's about this yummy stew one of the monks taught me to make a while back. Oh, I know! I'll make it for you! It really is just about the tastiest thing in the world. If I'm bothering you, please tell me now and I'll leave you alone. Say,
Will ich
Professor,
tanzen?
did you know that if you make a wish here at the Goddess Tower, it will for sure come true? That's why people usually meet up with someone they like here, for a rendezvous. And they make a wish that they'll stay together forever. So, I thought you might be waiting for a girl here. And that I'm messing it up. That's just what I'd expect you to say. But since we're already here, let's go ahead and make a wish together. I've already decided what it will be. Dearest Goddess, I wish for the Professor and I to always be the best of friends. How's that sound? Can we wish for that? Really? That makes me so happy. Well, I'd better be going now, and you should think about returning to the ball too. But make sure you save me a dance.
Ja, ich komme ja gleich.
It seems that everyone is having a delightful time. Will you not dance some more? How dull of you. Had I a body of my own? Oh, I would sing and dance until I fell upon the ground. But you... do as you will. Oh, you're not the only one who feels that way. Look over there. I'm bored beyond compare. Will you not... Oh, come on, hurry up. I know that you are curious to see what she is up to. I hear someone singing from over there.
Ob das Lady Rhea ist. Das jetzt nicht weiter, oder was?
That song. I feel that I have heard it in the past. Actually, it is not that I have heard it. Did I once sing that song to someone? No, there's more. I wrote this song. Oh, but how could that be so? If that were true, then how could she be singing it? Unless... No. I am suddenly so exhausted. As are you, no doubt? Quickly then, to bed with you.
Das wäre jetzt Totes wäre Rheas Mutter. What the fuck? Mind blowing! Des Todes! Naja. Das machen wir dann aber im nächsten Part mit der Mission. In diesem Sinne, meine lieben Freunde, würde ich sagen, gute Nacht, bis morgen früh um 8. Bis dann und haut rein, euer TZR.